I have the MoneyMaxx app open. I want to walk through the features within the MoneyMaxx app. I see here I have two balances.
Right.
So, talk about that.
All right. So one balance would be your wallet balance, your MoneyMaxx wallet balance. That is the funds that you mainly use to do any transaction inside the app. And those funds come from either you withdraw from your debit or credit card, you pull the money from it. You can either walk into a MoneyMaxx location and then load up your wallet. And then the second wallet balance would be a sand dollar wallet. Just because you have a MoneyMaxx wallet doesn't mean you're able to transact any and everywhere. However, what Sand Dollars allowed us, and Sand Dollar is something we want every merchant, every company, every sole proprietorship, any person, even if you're down to doing nails, whatever it is, you're able to transact. And that's why this feature has helped us tremendously because persons just want to know, well, how could I use a Sand Dollar? So just think of it as that extra pocket in a pocket. So you have your main pocket, which is the MoneyMaxx wallet, but then there's like a little department in there where you stash a little bit extra money. So that's what we consider a sand dollar, just an extra. So you're able to do more business. So that's the two different wallet
Okay.
balances.
All right. So, loading the wallet, we've got let's give me those mechanisms for loading the wallet again.
So you could walk inside a branch and load up your wallet, and you can pull from your credit or debit card to load up the wallet.
You mentioned linking a card
Yes,
to the wallet. You could go into a Money Max store, hand them cash
yes,
over the counter. Put that now. Can you? So you put that on your Money Max balance, and
yes.
then if you wanted to move that over to the Sand Dollar, you can transfer from your balance to Sand Dollar, or can you put directly onto your Sand Dollar balance? Talk about how that
You got it.
works.
So you hit it right on the head. You can do either. You can go into the Money Mark store and just load up your Sand Dollar wallet. You can go into the Money Mark store, load up your wallet. To speak on the credit and debit card withdrawal, what you're doing is you're just gonna add a card to the wallet, and so you should see a feature there which says add funds on the phone. And once you click add funds, it should put up like a plus sign or a select card. Once you click that link, it'll ask you to enter your card details. And then we have an extra step just to ensure that it's your card. A lot of persons need to notice the companies don't know your information. What you put into the app, that is still your information. So don't ever think that because you're giving your credit and debit card into the MoneyMax app means that there's someone in MoneyMax who's able to then see that and then give your information away. That is not possible because we are not, we can't see that as well. Only thing we can see is the last four digits. Whatever you put in the app, we already have the encryption on those fields so that when it comes to us, if we need to verify you or you have any questions, maybe you have some issue with it, we can only ask you, well, that's the last four digits. We can't help you actually trying to find your credit card. We're going to say, well, this is the last four digits. So you can't come to MoneyMarks and say, I lost my credit card and I need to pay for something now. Do you know all, what is it, 16 digits or whatever? We can't help you. We really don't know. You would have to go. You'd have to go to your bank to get assistance.
Mhm.
We only can tell you the last four.
Is there a fee for taking from the debit card for being able to transfer or credit card from transferring
So
the funds from a debit or credit card to the wallet?
not from MoneyMark's end or not from my end. You would only take what you take off is what you're going to see on your wallet. If the bank has a charge, maybe like a stamp tax or something where every transaction you do on that account is the 40 cents or whatever have you, then that's just the normal bank fees. But as far as money mass concerned, no, we don't charge you to pull money from your bank account. No.
Okay, let's talk about withdrawing. How do I have some money in my Money Max balance or in my Sand Dollar balance within the wallet? How do I, and I want physical cash, how do I get those funds off?
All right. So on the app, there's a cash in, cash out feature. So once you have that money on your wallet, once you click that cash in slash out option, it'll ask you how much you would like to withdraw from it. Whether you want to withdraw from your wallet balance. And once you put in that amount, it's a 15 cents charge to just do a withdrawal versus, a bank, not to speak ill of the bank, but the bank is $1. We only charge you 15 cents to take your money off. So once you withdraw that money off, it's going to provide you with a QR code and a 6-digit PIN, right? You could use either or to go into a store and withdraw the money. You can show them the QR code, let them scan it, and then they'll pull the money, and then they'll just get print out a receipt and give you your cash just like that. Or you give them the 6-digit pin where they can manually enter. On our side, it'll show us this is the amount the person. And so let's say you have $200 on your wallet, you withdrew $100. You give us that code. Our system automatically recognize that as $100 withdrawal. We'll just confirm to you. Did you want to receive $100? Yes. Once we click accept, we print the receipt and give you the $100. So it's simple, fast. As soon as you go, it's not. We don't need. We don't have to ask you your birthday again. We don't, because we have all that on the app already. You put in the information, and so it's pretty fast. You don't know hold up. It's not. It's your money. We expect that if you need your money now, we're gonna give you your money right now.
So I just want to be clear. If I'm taking out $100 out of this app and I come to your store to get the cash, you're only charging me 15 cents?
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With the bank transfers now, linking a bank account and being able to send a bank transfer, is there any charge with that
$3.
with MoneyMax? $3. So that's to withdraw to send the funds to your bank account. To send money from my bank account, I would just be using my card,
Right.
my debit or credit card. But to send money back to the bank account, I can do that within the app, and
Yeah.
that's $3. And typically, you said that takes anywhere from what time frame
Within
would
24
that?
hours, you should be able to see that based on whenever you initiate that transaction, and we batch our reports and send it out for disbursement. You should see it. Sometimes you might get lucky if you do it early enough. You'll see it that same day on your account.
Where it catches that batch that
Yeah.
you guys do.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So $3 for withdrawing, for sending funds to the bank account. And then that doesn't matter what amount, right?
Doesn't
Is there
matter.
that's actually a question that I have. Are there any limits on the amount that can be withdrawn at the store, the amount that can be loaded? Talk a little bit about that.
So when you're a level one customer with MoneyMax, meaning you didn't put in your photos card or your passport, you just use your NIB, you can transact up to 500. And then once you become level two verified, you're able to do from up to 2,500. So, and then the level three customers, we consider them the merchants or companies who can go upwards and they go beyond that. So, yes, there is a limit. So, to use, I would say to get full exposure to the app, we encourage everyone to become level two verified. And so that's why when you first download the MoneyMax wallet, you will see we put in a nice a highlighted red section to alert you, say, hey, get level two verified. There are more benefits. And once you click it, you will see the benefits listed to see if that's something you will be interested in doing. And then if you don't decide to, it's fine. You still can transact up to that 500. But when you see that your needs are increasing, you go get level two verified. It just all it requires is the selfie, the passport, and then you're level two, and then you can pretty much go up to the $2,500 every month.
So in the Money Max app, if I needed to, or if I needed to go into the store and come and withdraw $1,500, that's possible for me to do, and I'm level two verified.
Yes, ma'am.
That's possible.
Yes.
Okay. And I see here we talked about the bills. So we've got Alive, we've got the BAF Financial, BPL, BTC, Bahamas Way. So you have all of do we have water and sewage on here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And
you
we should
do.
have
Yes, you do. So
Power and
Grand
Utilities.
Bahama. Yep. So great. So you can pay your bills right within the app. You don't have to, and that's a good benefit too, in that you don't have to hop from, let's say you are somebody who does all of your bill payments online as well. You don't have to be hopping from site to site, or you can just right here, everything is right here within the app, and you
Right.
can move those funds as well. And then of course, for persons who don't do online banking, or who don't have a bank account, this is even, this is super beneficial because
And
they don't have to stand on those long lines. Mhm.
mhm. And what we also added on to that, and just a little, I just want to speak about two or three features we have on the bill page. So with all those vendors, like I mentioned, you will see balances. Now they are balances from the day before. So if you sign on today, you would see from what was ending on yesterday's date. All right. So, and then when you make your payment, they will see that reflected when we send our batch out to the various vendors, and that should be reflected on your account the next day outside of holidays and weekends. But one of the features I want to highlight is the one payment. It's like a all in one payment. So let's say you pay your bills at the end of the month, like most of us do. So you have your BPL account, you have, let's say you have your K Bahamas account, you have your Mummy K Bahamas account. You can add other accounts. It doesn't have to necessarily be your account. You can add a friend or family member. If your work decides to sign up for the app and they have a business account, you can do that as well. But let's say you have BPL, 2K Bahamas account, BTC postpaid bill, and a live postpaid bill, and you see all that. So BPL is 300, cable is 150, something like that. Your total is $600. We have a feature on the app where it allows you to just do one click, and it pays all the bills at one time for you, and you get that digital copy receipt reflecting each what was the amount paid to each vendor, and then the balance.
This is really good if you are a landlord and you have several units. Maybe you're paying the water on
Right.
the units. Some landlords, they may not be paying the electricity, but they may be covering the
Water.
water on yeah, water. And so you could have all of your units on
Right there.
here
And right now,
set up.
water and sewage, I know they if you set it up, you can get an email notification when your bill is due. But with the app, you could see the real time payment, and then we also have the recurrent payments. So where let's say you always have money on you load up your money, and when you get paid at the end of the month, and let's say you do your recurrent payment to be on the 21st of every month. On the 21st every month, the app would recognize that you have the recurrent payment method feature activated. And on the 21st, it just takes the money from your wallet and pays those bills for you. It only collects the information of the bills, the vendors you owe money to, and that's accumulated. So you don't have to look at your phone and your bills are paid. We're not even charging you to pay your utilities online. That is free as well. You don't get deducted from, because if you walk into any store that takes bill pay, we're not charging you there. So we didn't see a need to charge you on the app as well.
Okay, so you can view all of your transaction histories on here as well, and then the Western Union.
We have a big community of Jamaicans, Haitians, Cubans, Filipinos, those who are using Western Union daily, weekly, monthly, and we want them to have an opportunity to use our app as well, and specifically for that feature. Even though Western Union has its own app, we would like for them to be included in this process of becoming a digital customer, because a lot of them say, man, I don't want to wait in the lines to send money. I want to just do it from home. And I'm pleased to announce that we actually have that up and running now.
I see event tickets.
It's just a convenient way for persons to pay for these tickets instead of having to go to, I don't know if you remember, um, yeah, a decade or so ago, you had to actually go to like stores like Airbrush Junkies who probably
Yeah,
have.
brunch chunky.
You got it.
Yeah,
You got it. You got it. You had to go to these places to buy tickets. Now we're trying to alleviate that, where you just go online, click the link, say what ticket you want, and purchase it right there. And then we just shoot you all the information. You just show up on that day, and that's it.
I gotta ask this. I do notice that the Money Max app and the Cash and Go app looks identical.
Right.
So, what would you say is the difference, the main sort of points of difference here between the Money Max app and the Cash and Go app? Is there any difference in the features or anything that you offer that Cash and Go doesn't offer?
So Cash and Go, let's just consider Money Max one of Money Max's best friends. Um, we have we we love each other. Well, we if you notice, if you click send funds, you are actually able to send to a Money Max customer. You're able to send to your Sand Dollar, and you're also able to send to Cash and Go. So just think of us as best friends who could do the same thing. The difference, what I'd say between our apps would be the features how we transfer money globally. So with Cash and Go, they would have that'd be MoneyGram, and with us it'll be Western Union, and then obviously who merchants we sign up. So yeah, that's pretty much the only difference, and just the color of our app.
Okay. Yeah, and I do know some persons who may favor Western Union over MoneyGram versus MoneyGram over Western Union. Oh, Western Union is cheaper or MoneyGram is cheaper. So like you said, it's all who you're comfortable
Or
with.
Western Union do me bad, so I can just go to MoneyGram. That's how we are. Um,
Yeah.
that's just how we are.
What about customer support? So something's wrong with the app. Where do people go? They can go to the store. Are the
So
stores equipped? Because I notice, and like, because I like to be real with my viewers. Some of these people who behind these counters and windows, they don't know nothing. They just
you
there to collect the money. They just there. They just there to collect the money and to stamp and to do whatever money transfer. But from a technical standpoint, they can't help me. So where can I get some help with this money master?
so we have about we have probably about three lines you could call. We have an email. You definitely can go inside the store and ask for assistance. Now, really and truly, when you have a problem, yes, a lot of me, myself, yourself, we'd probably pick up the phone and call. A lot of Bohemians, we love to go into that company and make noise.
They want to see somebody face.
We like to make our noise. So I will assure you that you go into a store today, only two things gonna happen. They're gonna assist you right there, or they're gonna call me and I'm gonna assist you. But irregardless, you will get your answer before you leave the store. There is no we'll call you back. There is no come back tomorrow. He'll be in tomorrow. No. We're gonna let you if we can't if at the agent in front of you can't solve that, they're gonna ask you just have a seat. They're gonna get on the phone because I make myself available because I have to be available to them because if I'm not, we're gonna lose that customer. So we are like I say, we have three numbers. We have the email, and of course, the agents should be able to help.
And so to get your contact information for support and the email, that's right on your website, right?
Yes,
Okay.
www.moneymaxnow.com. All that is on the site. It's even on the app. Once you go to the about and contact us, so on your bottom right, there should be a contact about and then contact us. That should
Mhm.
have the support lines there. And even if you visit our site, it has support lines and emails. And like I say, all of our stores are equipped to know. Even if you call our store locations, we're going to they should be able to answer on that phone for